What's a controversial music opinion that you have? Serious question. How do I know if my music opinion is controversial? Just because you don't like the community doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to the band. When an artist dies, his music is still shit if it was shit. The death doesn't change anything. Ew. Musician here. I've got one. So, standard procedure these days is to release music regularly. Like every few weeks. Or once a month. Then when there are enough songs, release an album. Personally, I hate buying an album, only to discover I've already heard most of it. Even if I like the songs, it generally doesn't feel new enough to justify buying it. I'd rather hear 12 new songs at the same time. Hitting high notes shouldn't be the only gauge for a good singer. The music I listened to as a teenager, early 20s, the stuff I am most nostalgic for, is mostly crap, and I am embarrassed by most of my CD collection from that time. Nostalgia is the worst when trying to defend a musical genre or era. It's kind of egocentric to think that culture peaked when you were a teenager and nothing better came out after that. Just because I don't like something, doesn't mean it is bad. Complex is not necessarily better. Most people would enjoy classical music if they let themselves. Most country music is emo music in disguise. People who say they don't write music like they used to, back in the 60s and 70s, are full of crap. I grew up in the 60s and 70s. And there was just as much crap back then as there is now. There's a song in every genre that people will like. They just have not found it yet. Edit. Something I'd like to add is everyone should check out the Sounds of Spotify profile on Spotify. They have playlists for every genre. Chinese post-punk? They got it. Argentinian indie? You betcha. Slowing down the song doesn't make it sound good. Grammy Awards are circle jerks. Many music-based awards, especially recently with modern rap and pop, should go to the beat makers rather than the singers. Many of these songs are great because of the beat, not the lyrics. And there are not too many songs these days that I appreciate the lyrics alone. And a lot of time will listen to an instrumental if I can find it. Edit. Never gotten an award or over 100 upvotes ever. So thanks everyone. Hope 2022 brings you all a lot of happiness. Weird Al deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If Adele had had a good boyfriend, she'd be working in Tesco. Just because an artist died from a particular drug doesn't mean their music is good to listen to while doing that drug. I once heard, music was overall more enjoyable when ugly people were allowed to make it, and I think I agree. Mainstream music is too concerned with Tiana and not enough concerned with signing people with great talent. Obligatory. I'm not saying the music we have is talentless. I'm only saying by today's standards many of our past great artists might not even be considered. Edit. Yikes, y'all are really burning Ed Sheeran LMAO. Edit. Thank you. Anonymous.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.